What's up, everyone? Back for another beer mail, and today I'll be unboxing a beer mail courtesy once again of a very good friend of mine and a viewer of the channel, Wes. So huge thanks to Wes for these beers. As you can see, I already unboxed them, and that's because Wes gave me a heads up on what was in the box, although he did throw in an extra because that's how Wes rolls. But I did know 4 of what looks to be 5 beers here in advance. They're all from the Two Tides Brewing Company, and Wes has properly introduced me to Two Tides. Two Tides? Yeah, Two Tides. Over the past year and a half, I think I've had like about 10 offerings from them. They are one of my favorite Southern breweries at this point. They just kill it, especially when it comes to the new school styles. And yeah, I can't wait to drink some more of their beer. And I just like, it's so awesome to have people send beer mails, but when it's from a brewery that I have now decided that I love, makes it even better. So once again, huge thanks to Wes. I appreciate it, man. And yeah, let's start getting into this one. I kind of already unboxed it just because I knew what they were, and I didn't want this to be a 25-minute beer mail unboxing. So anyway, I'm going to open up the 3-pack here with one beer that I didn't know he was going to send. I knew he was sending the Two Tide stuff, but I had no idea he was sending that 12 fluid ounce can, or what seems to be a 12 fluid ounce can. And like usual, Wes packs these beers extremely well. No room to move, the whole 9. So, you know, perfect packing. So let's get the surprise out of the way because I don't know what this is. Now I do. It's so, wow, I can't believe Wes remembered this. That's crazy. So I kind of forgot. So there's a lot of bucket list beers or beers that I've wanted to try for a long time that I haven't had the pleasure of doing so for one reason or another. And this is certainly one of those beers, if I could get it out of the packaging. So Wes and I'm pretty sure we talked about this one. He was like, I don't know, it was in passing. I was like, I always wanted to try this certain beer from Creature Comforts Brewing Company. And sure enough, this is their Tropicalia IPA. So this comes in at 6.6% alcohol by volume, ripe and juicy, aromatic and balanced. And let's see what the freshness on this one. This was canned on October 8th, and it does have a best by date of January 8th of 2025, so we'll get to it before that. Yeah, I can't believe you remembered. That is so cool. Thank you very much, Wes. So again, if you ask me like a bucket list beer from like the southern part of the U.S. that is like a hop forward beer, this would be near the top of the list. I remember seeing reviews of this one from a lot of beer tubers that are now retired or not doing it anymore back in like 2015, 2016, and them absolutely losing their shit over this one. So I am super stoked about that beer, like super stoked. Yeah, I'm really pumped up. So we'll try to get to that sooner rather than later. I do have a lot of hop forward beer in the fridge, so we'll see where I can fit that in, but it does have a best by date of January 8th, right? So I'll get to it before then for sure. Next, we have the first beer from Two Tides. This is their Be Here Now or Be Nowhere Later. This is a dark lager, 5% alcohol by volume, art by Taylor Ayers. Yeah, they're out of Savannah, Georgia. He did tell me like the canned on date of these. You can just look at their Instagram. I think, and don't quote me on this, when we do the review, we'll know for sure. I think this is about a little over 2 months old. I think they canned this one like, I think it was like September 10th, somewhere around there. But cool, simplistic artwork. I like it. And a dark lager from Two Tides is pretty damn gnarly. So we'll throw this over here because I think I'm going to try to put these in more of the colors of the can. Not that you guys give a shit at all about that. This beer, I think this is the beer anyway, based on what I'm seeing. This is the beer that when I saw Wes try it and he told me about it back in the summer, I was like, dude, I need that beer. I didn't say that to him. I was just like, I'd love to try it someday. Of course, he saved one and sent it my way. What is this? This is How Much Cheese is Too Much Cheese. This is a carrot cake cheesecake sour. 7% gluten-free. This is awesome. So as far as desserts go, carrot cake, I never really cared for it up until about 5 years ago, and now I love it. Carrot cake's at the top of the list. I shouldn't say at the very top, but in like the top 3 to 5 for me as far as like cakes go or like, you know, pies and things of that nature. And I love trying anything carrot cake wise when it comes to beer. So many of them miss. I hope this is one of them. Now it is a bit older. I think he said this one was like canned back in like the middle of August. So we're talking about like a little bit over 3 months old. He kept it cold, I'd assume. I'm going to keep it cold. We should be okay. We might have a little bit of explosion. Who knows? We'll see. You know, it is what it is, regardless. But I just hope it's delicious. Again, I love cheesecake. I love fucking carrot cake. Combine them, put it in a sour at 7%. Sign me up. Next, we have the other sour that he sent me, I'm pretty sure, based on this label, it looks like it. So this is their Worms Don't Have Bones. Now, this one I think was released in time for October, and you could probably see that based on the label here. I'll show you in a second. But this is a sour ale with blood orange, love it, grape, yeah, strawberry, sure, cherry, and then sour gummy worms. They use the Trolley, I think, branded Summy. It's just, I combined sour gummy. These sour gummy worms, 7% gluten-free, and I think this one was like, again, this is maybe like a month old or so. But I really like that artwork, and again, it was for Halloween. You know, they're pretty much throwing a kitchen sink in there and throwing some sour gummy worms in there, so that's pretty sweet. Yeah, that's so all of these absolutely fantastic. This another level. So he sent me like the Instagram post that Two Tides made, and it was this beer, and I was like, wow, that sounds absolutely gnarly. I'd love to try it. And then, of course, he sends me one. So this is their Parallels. And what this is a brandy barrel-aged imperial stout with pistachio, coconut, and marshmallow. Comes in at 13.9% alcohol by volume. And like I said, this is about, I think, less than a month old as we speak. So a brandy barrel-aged imperial pastry stout. Sign me up. Sign me up. That I like, yeah, just give me it. Give me it all. So 4 beers from Two Tides. We have a dark lager, a carrot cake cheesecake sour, a gummy worm sour, and then a brandy barrel-aged imperial pistachio, coconut, and marshmallow stout. And then we have Tropicalia from Creature Comforts, kind of a bucket list beer for me as far as hop-forward beers go. And this is cool. It's a small but super impactful, I was going to make up another word, but impactful beer mail. You got 4 killer beers from Two Tides and a beer I've always wanted to try. So once again, huge thanks to Wes for these 4 beers. If any of you out there have had any of these beers, I'm sure a lot of you have had Tropicalia. Let me know what you think about them. Like I said, I'm probably going to get into this one first. Then we'll throw in probably the sour, the dark lager. I might wait till next year for the brandy barrel-aged beer just because I have so many beers over the next like 6 weeks I have to drink from a hop-forward perspective, but also the holiday-themed beers in December are coming back, and there's a lot of those. So we'll see what I can mix in over the next month. Try to get the Tropicalia done and maybe like the dark lager or one of the sours, and then in January finish off the beer mail. But once again, huge thanks to Wes for these beers. Appreciate everybody stopping by for another beer mail unboxing, sort of. Was it? It was kind of like a slight unboxing, more like a showcasing, if anything. Anyway, appreciate it. To the next one. Cheers.